If your QuickBooks reports don't match reality, cleanup is required. In this video, I'll break down 3 steps to clean up your QuickBooks the right way. The first step is to identify the cleanup period. The second step is to categorize bank and credit card transactions. And the third step is to reconcile bank and credit card accounts. Now, let's begin with the first step, which is identify the cleanup period. Before making any changes, the first step is to determine how far back the cleanup should go. This can be identified by asking the business owner, when was the last time a bookkeeper worked on the books? When were the books last completed? If the business owner is unsure, confirm it directly in QuickBooks by reviewing the last reconciled date for bank and credit cards accounts. This step sets the boundary for the cleanup and prevents unnecessary changes to periods that are already complete. To see the cleanup period, let's go to the financial report. Check the profit and loss account. So now let's select the period. So the period could be, depending on the time of the cleanup, it could be this year, it could be any of the period year. For this example, I will use last year. So you check the income, expenses, the totals, and compare it to the scope of the bank transactions or receivable or revenue for the period. Another way to see the scope is to check the bank accounts in QuickBooks. Let's go to Standard Reports. Select Balance Sheet. Select Period. We check the account listed here, the bank account listed here. We check the total and compare it to what is in the bank statement. So this is what the account will look like. The total. So there's not much we can do with this. So to check again, we can also check the sales transactions. The invoices. This shows that in a situation of account cleanup, transactions like this saying overdue, we need to confirm that they are really overdue, and also transactions that are partially paid, we need to confirm from the bank statement to confirm if they have been paid or not. Then we will also work on the transactions that are paid. So this is part of what you check when you are checking the scope. This step also involves checking whether bank and credit card statement for the cleanup period has been uploaded. If not, the statement needs to be uploaded into QuickBooks. And matching payments received to customers' invoices, expenses to the correct vendors. The second step is categorize bank and credit card transactions. Categorizing transactions correctly as income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. In this step, we need to check the bank transactions. Let's go to the bank feed. In the bank feed, we're going to see the for review, categorized and excluded. It's better to start afresh with the bank statement to avoid back and forth in the bank feed and reconciliation problems. I recommend deleting the transactions, excluding them. That is the transactions that was uploaded to the bank feed, which has not been categorized. After excluding them, you have a free bank feed, then you upload afresh, and upload will be done here. Then you will have your inflows and outflow here. So let me bring back the excluded transaction so I can continue the example. So now they're back to the for review page. While categorizing the inflows and outflows, that is the received and the spent, you review the chart of accounts. For instance, let's say I want to categorize Hicks hardware. When I'm categorizing and I select the class of the account, I'll be able to see if there are duplicates or not. So this will make things faster. Like I said earlier, it's best to delete all the bank statements to start afresh, upload afresh, so that you know that whatever is being categorized is from the cleanup that is being done. You'll be able to detect errors in the chart of accounts like duplicates, incorrectly classified chart of accounts, and more, and also to update the chart of accounts. The third step is to reconcile the bank and credit card accounts. First, check the opening balances in your QuickBooks account to make sure that the balances correlate with the balance in your bank account. I'm going to show you how to go about this. Go to bank transactions, bank register, and go to the beginning of the period. So for this is the opening balance, $5,000. So you need to confirm it with what is in your bank account. If not, it needs to be adjusted. The reconciliation involves reconciling each bank and credit card accounts month by month within the cleanup period, ensuring that your bank statement balances match QuickBooks balances. No unexplained differences remain. Once reconciliations are complete, you review the profit and loss report. You review the balance sheet, confirm that balances make sense, reports accurately reflect the business financial position. These steps confirms that the cleanup has been completed correctly. And did I mention that before you begin your cleanup processes, back up data and also don't delete any transactions that should not be deleted, especially the invoices. Do not delete anything except confirm. To reconcile the bank transactions, go to reconcile. You select the bank account you want to reconcile. So you have the beginning balance of the bank account, which is the $5,000 we saw earlier. Then you have the statement ending balance, then the statement ending date, and you start reconciling. So since I'm not going to be reconciling here, I just want to show some of the steps to reconcile your bank statement. Another way I do the bank reconciliation is through the bank accounts in the balance sheet. Select the period. Check the bank account. This is as at 31st December 2025. Then I open the bank statement on QuickBooks. View the bank transactions month by month. Export to Excel. Compare the bank statement transactions to the QuickBook bank transactions. These final steps confirms that the cleanup has been completed.